Most nations have experienced expensive and time-consuming data interoperability efforts that have failed. Many of us are familiar with the example of the U.S. Department of Defense and the Veterans Administration effort to interface electronic health record systems. 4 years and $1 billion investment later, the project was tabled, proving it is much more difficult to share data between legacy systems than anticipated. These data interoperability challenges led to the updated NATO Data Management Policy, published in December 2018, which states, "A core data framework shall be developed and maintained in order to facilitate interoperability and the exchange of data across communities of interest." This policy led to the development of the NATO Core Data Framework, or NCDF. NCDF is a framework that allows communities of interest to develop information exchange packages which define both what data will be exchanged and how it will be exchanged in a complete, precise, unambiguous, and machine processable way. To be effective, NATO must share information seamlessly between and across many members and partner nations from multiple services, all using different systems. The information may come from the air, land, maritime, cyber, space, or the electromagnetic environment. Sharing information between so many different communities and systems requires another way of thinking. One organization that has successfully implemented information interoperability is Amazon. When you shop for a product on Amazon, you are not only buying from Amazon, you are buying from thousands of third-party sellers on the Amazon marketplace. How does Amazon do this? By defining a standard application programming interface, or API, for marketplace sellers. Retailers implement this API so they're able to sell their products on the Amazon site. The API leverages product metadata to standardize how products are found and presented to the customer. From the buyer's perspective, Amazon is a single shop with a single catalog. In reality, the data is federated across multiple systems. This is a data lake. The NCDF data lake is a set of services that allow systems to register battlespace objects with their metadata. It is not a big database or a data warehouse. A user can search the data lake for battlespace objects regardless of where they originated, based on metadata or free text queries. This search is then federated across all the repositories that make up the data lake using the standardized API. The NCDF Data Lake service is agnostic about data format, service, or nationality. By using a common semantic reference model, NCDF ensures that all communities have the same understanding about all the concepts and information they are sharing. The data lake is enabled by the NATO Standards Transformation Framework, which enforces the implementation of data standards in a precise, unambiguous, and machine-readable way. How does the NCDF data lake benefit the warfighter? Currently, decision makers must collate information from multiple systems, from multiple nations, with limited interoperability. The result is inadequate situational awareness. The data lake allows the warfighter to view all the data as if it were from a single source, improving situational awareness across communities while reducing potential misinterpretation of data and eliminating the need for prior knowledge of the partner system providing the data. These flags represent NCDF partners for CWIX 2020. During CWIX, the NCDF data lake will test with a broad range of communities of interest or focus areas. NCDF functions as a cross-COI data sharing service, allowing decision makers the opportunity to gain a broader, more accurate, and more robust situational awareness picture. NCDF's next evolution is to mature and formalize the governance, requirements, architecture, and data lake API. Ensuring NCDF services support the needs of the warfighter, including NCDF's integration into the Federated Mission Networking spiral specifications, and providing the Alliance with the interoperability and situational awareness value that is so needed.